Hi, and thanks for downloading Keyring Creator. Welcome to our simple tutorial. Keyring Creator is actually a simple program that will assist you in creating your own keyrings, fridge magnets, coasters and more promotional items. You can create your own designs and then simply print them straight onto our pre-cut paper. We offer you pre-cut paper for many of the promotional items we hold in stock. Our pre-cut paper is available directly from our website, and you can visit us by using the Buy Products buttons within the software. You can then discover our huge range of promotional items that you can personalise yourself in just minutes. All of our promotional items are actually empty and ready for you to insert your own creations and designs inside. You simply push the window in place and snap them together. It really is as simple as that. You can also use normal photo paper and simply cut them out. If you select uncut paper when printing, it draws a line around the item, so you can do this very easily. Just cut them out either using scissors or a paper trimmer. It's entirely up to you. Okay, let's have a look at the program and see what it does. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually select a template, so I'll click on Open Template, and you'll notice there's some previews of the templates that we have in the software. Let's pick a template. Well, I'm going to select budget keyring, for instance. Very popular product, nice and easy to make. Let's click open at the top, and as you'll see on nearly all of the templates we have, you'll see the main website where you can purchase our empty products from, and it will say to begin creating your own design, click on this image and press delete and begin. So let's do that. So I've clicked on the image once, and you'll now notice that the menu bars have lit up. We're looking for the red cross which says delete, so let's push delete, and that initial image that's just there for you to start now disappears. To be honest, the program is so easy to use that producing the tutorial was a bone of contention. It's so easy that if we're teaching you to suck eggs, we really apologise, but let's start by adding a picture. So I'm going to click on Add Pic. I've selected Add Pic, and in my case it's gone to Gary's Finished Pics folder. In your case, wherever your pictures are located, could be my pictures, wherever they are on your machine, just find the folder. I'm going to select thumbnail so I can just see a few of these pictures. If my mouse decides to work, there we go. So we click on thumbnails. Okay, right, so there's a few of our licensed pictures here to have a quick look through. So I'm going to select 2 dogs and flowers. Right, I've clicked open, and a small dialog box will appear saying to add, create a drag rectangle on the preferred location. Again, without teaching you to suck eggs, it's very easy. Just hold down your left mouse key and create a box ready for your picture to appear. There you go, the picture's appeared. Now you'll notice some small round circles that appear around the image. That just means that the image is ready to perform a function, and it's allowing you to work on that actual item at this moment in time. So I'm holding down my left mouse key, and I can move that picture pretty much wherever I want to on the template. This little green dot here, that's useful. That's a rotate tool, so let's just see what that does. That rotates the actual picture. Now I'll try and get that pretty much central. I need glasses, so I may not get it smack on, but 90.6. alright, well, not quite there, but luckily the rotation angle can be adjusted down here on the left, so I'm just going to take that to 90 degrees. Whoops, gone blind as a bat. Right, there we go. So 90 degrees, so that's pretty much level now. And I'm holding down the left mouse key, and I'm just bringing that image up. I'm going to make the picture just bigger than the actual area we're working with, because I need to get it to fit this box, you see. So I'm going to just drag it using these little round circles and just make it bigger. There we go. So that's pretty much filled the box. I just think we should have a little bit more of the legs showing there, so I'm going to just pull that picture up slightly now. There we go, there's a bit more of the little puppy's legs showing. And important thing is to remember here that whatever is within this black line, you see this darker black line here, Whatever's within that black line is what will actually be printed, and on the outside of the black line this is all masked. You won't actually see this on your finished design at all. But we always recommend that you actually make your image slightly bigger than the actual template size, so that you make sure that all of the image is actually shown. Okay, so there's our finished puppies, and now let's add some text to the image. Just literally click on add text. I mean, there's a quick button there for you to do that, so we'll click OK, and we'll click onto the picture, and you'll now notice that your text box has now appeared. And you can do exactly the same by holding your left mouse key down and move that text box wherever you want. Again, this useful tool here, the small green rotate, will allow your text to be rotated and moved wherever you wish. So I'm just going to try and center that up again, and just pull that text down round about where the little feet are. There you go. Now by default the text is black, but if you look to the left now, you'll notice that there is some boxes have appeared, so that you can change the text and the font colors, etc. If you want to underline the text, incidentally, there are some small features here where you can click on underline, make the text italic, or strike out and a line straight through the middle, useful for pricing. You've got left justify and auto size. Again, you would decide which particular function you wanted, but in this case I'm just going to literally change the font color so that we can see it a little bit better. So I'll just select white in this case. Now on the left, you'll notice when you're working with text and other options, you'll see an effect box come up. Let's click on that for a second. Now one of the features of the software is that you can actually add some effects to your text, and in this case I'm just going to literally click on shadow and use the left mouse key here. Very simply, if I click on that once, you'll notice a very faint shadow appear around the text. I'll add it twice and you'll notice it's darker, and we'll put another one on. So now there's a nice shadowy effect appeared. If you weren't happy with that, you just use the arrow right key, and that will remove the effect from the actual image for you straight away. Try a couple more. Sepia doesn't do too much on white, but obviously sepia will make it kind of oldie worldy looking. Let's have a look. We've got texture. Yeah, that's because I've actually got white selected, so that's fine. Anyway, I think we'll just put a shadow back on for now. You can adjust the blur on the actual image there by using these slider buttons here, and obviously you can basically decide what sort of intensity of shadow you want. You might want more, you can see it getting darker there and lighter. So just basically play with it until you're happy with that one. Mirrored is a feature there that's useful. You can click on mirrored and the text will actually mirror itself, or if you want to flip it, you can flip the text upside down. Very useful small effect. So we'll go back to shape, and we're quite happy with that. I've clicked away from the text there for a second, because what we're going to do now is obviously change the text for your own text. So we'll just highlight that text again, and this time there's a small box on the left appears. You would just delete that text and type in basically whatever you want. So in this case I'll just type I love you. Can't spell I love you. There you go. So I've changed the text. I've clicked on it once more, and obviously millions and millions of fonts available free these days. You've probably got hundreds already, but you can change the font to whatever you want really. Just have a mess around with one or two of the fonts here. I think we have so many fonts that it's just not even worth going through them all. That's okay. Quite like the look of that one, so we'll leave it at that. So there you go. That's side A. Very simple. If you click at the top, side A is the front, as we said before, and side B is the back. There we go. We'll click on side B, and that gives us a blank template ready for side B. Well, we may not want an image on the back of the keyring, we might just want some text, so we'll put perhaps a background colour in there. Move over to the left here and you've got background colours you can pick from, let's say yellow. If you wanted a custom colour, you can actually adjust the colour here using the custom colour adjustment feature, but we'll just say yellow for now. Now let's add a few more text boxes and just see how easy this is. Let's add some special text. So I've clicked on the green plus button and that gives us just a few more options for text. So let's say curved. I've clicked on it once and now I click onto the actual template and there you go. I'm just holding down my left mouse key and I'm moving that box to where I particularly want it, and we'll add some more text now, some more special text. Let's have some wavy text and we'll say OK again. There we go, got a bit of wavy text this time. I mean, in reality you'll be placing your business telephone numbers and other items and that in here, perhaps your website or whatever. It's a great tool because you can promote your own business using these key rings and give them away, or a lot of our customers actually sell the products and make a great profit from producing their own key rings and fridge magnets these days. It's a great fun way to make some extra money. So we'll go back to side A again, and this time now we'll decide whether we're ready to print at this moment in time. So we would actually select now the print option, which is up here towards the left. Now when I click on that, you'll notice that it gives you a small information box which says, do you require pre-cut paper or uncut paper? Well, if you're using your own paper, which is fine, you would select uncut paper. And the best thing to actually use these days on uncut paper is actually a photo quality paper, simply because the ink doesn't run, and you don't want to produce some keyrings if you're selling them to someone else, for instance, and the ink to run. So the ideal situation would be to use photo paper because the ink will fix, and that is a very useful thing. Some people forget this and use normal paper, and of course when the keyrings get wet the ink will run, so just be aware if you're using that. So in this case we'll just select uncut paper, and the program will now think about what it's doing and it will get the template ready to print. Now you have to be aware that whatever image size you've placed in there, the program will need to place that ready for printing, and some image sizes are actually very big. So that picture I've just placed in there now, for instance, can print up to 12 inches by 8 inches. So it's actually a very large image. It's probably about 16 megabytes in size, so it might take the program probably 30 seconds or so to actually get that template ready. At this point, what I'm doing now, if I was going to print, I would have the pre-cut paper in the printer ready to actually get ready to print these designs. And as you can see on the screen now, there you go, it's appeared ready to print. Remember we said about side A and side B. Very simple. There's side A, look, and there's side B. And the useful thing about this is that it gives you 25 of side A and 25 of side B on one sheet on this particular item that we're making. Because there's 50 inserts on a sheet, it's ideal. You can produce 25 inserts of the front and 25 of the back on one sheet of paper all at once. Now all you would do now is click print. The margins would be pretty much set up for most printers. We can't guarantee print alignment, it's impossible to guarantee it. If you find it doesn't marry up for some reason, then you can actually adjust your print margins here, but ordinarily it's fine. Now another feature that's quite useful is that you might only actually want to make one keyring. Now these blue stars on the left hand side, if I was to hold down my left mouse key now and hold it down and drag across the page, you'll notice that the black they get greyed out. Now let's click refresh, and you'll notice that when it does actually refresh itself, that they disappear from the print area on the actual pre-cut paper. This is really quite useful because instead of printing lots of keyrings on one sheet, you might only want one or two. And there you go, you can see that's refreshed it there. So what I'll do, I'll actually remove them all. I find it quicker to just click none and then click refresh, so they all disappear. There you go, they're empty from the sheet. Now I'll just put number 1 and number 2 on, which I know is the front and back from the first keyring, so I'll click refresh, and that will actually just give me 1 keyring to print, and away you go. So that's a really useful feature. Go back to the design. So at that point you've printed your keyrings are ready, and all you've got to do now with our laser cut paper is just peel them off the sheet and insert them into the blank keyrings that we supply. In that case we've made a budget keyring, so you just literally just put them in back to back. One is the front, one is the back. Pop them inside the actual keyring. The area is ready for, and they'll fit exactly. Just push the plastic window into place, snap it together, and that's it. Bob's your uncle. It really is as simple as that. Okay, so now obviously you've created your design. You've got a side A and side B. Now let's just say you want to use that design again. Well, you're going to need to save that design, so it's very easy. You just click on Save Design. You would call that whatever you wanted to. I'm not going to save it on my actual computer because I think we've got probably about 7,000 designs in here, and it will just be another one. But you would just call it whatever you want, you know, I love you or whatever, and click Save, and that will place it into designs. The next time you come to load that design, you literally click on Open Design, and it will be there ready for you to open. Now Keyring Creator comes with some ready-made designs, and if you purchase the software you'll have been emailed a link where you can download the free designs that come with it. So let's just have a look at 1 or 2 of those. So we'll click on Open Design. Now it's asking me, do I want to save changes to this design? You may have said yes and keep it. I'm just going to say no in this case. And now it will load some of the actual designs that are within the software. Here we go. We'll just pop onto that one there so you can see it. You might be an electrician, for instance. Let's have a look. You might be a barber. We do have hundreds and hundreds of users who are estate agents, and that's great. You know, we're always pleased to see you, and when you come and visit the main website. And the software is actually really useful for estate agents as well, because you can produce your own personalised keyrings. So you'll find some ready-made templates in there for quite a wide range of businesses, including electricians, car dealers, Chinese takeaway. Let's have a quick look at that one. If you see some other designs in here, that's alright, because as I said, we've got probably, you know, in the region of 10,000 actual designs that because we do this ourselves. You know, whatever you're making, we actually do this as well. So there we go. We said about the barber. What's this one? This one is I think it's for a plumber. There's another plumber. Okay, well, alright, so there you go. There you go, travel agent. Let's have a look at that one. I'm going to click open. So there's a ready-made design. There's nothing actually on the template for you, but the background is there. The images are copyright to us, but you are quite welcome to use them in your designs within the keyrings. Side B is empty, but we'll go back to side A again. And as I said earlier on, it's so easy. You would click on Add Special Text. Let's have a look. We'll have some wavy text on this one. We'll just pull it over to the left a little bit, and we're just going to change that text to bills, travel agents. Now when I click back on the left hand side, it will change. There you go, it's changed. And as I said before, this, you know, it's quite easy to use. You can add I've clicked on the text again so it's lit up, and we'll just put a couple more effects on. There's that shadow one again. So you know, you get a feel for how you can adjust the software. And we'll go back onto the actual text again. Might be better if you know, obviously you'll be doing this and spending time on it, obviously, to get the items looking fantastic for your own business. But you might want to actually just change the fonts, sorry, the text there into capital letters. There you go, that looks fine. We'll just move that up a little tiny bit there. That's good. Now this time we'll just add a normal text line underneath. because remember you're working with a small print area here, so as I said earlier on, less is more really on a very small template like 35mm by 24, so you don't actually want too much in there, because you can kind of get carried away with putting too much information on a very small print area. Perhaps the telephone number would go in here, 325 27216. There you go, quite happy with that, and you can just center that up. There you go. Now it really is, entirely up to you how you design your own templates or whatever, but we'll add, in this case, we'll add an ellipse and just see what that looks like. There we go, and you can move that around, and you can also resize it, as we said before. Now on the shapes you can actually have an outline, as you can see there. You can change the colour of the line, so you might want an orange line on there. You can actually change the infill colour, so you might want it in orange, which is fine. And you can also, really quite useful feature actually, is you can change the opacity of the actual image and just get it to blend in a little bit easier, and just use the opacity thing, slider button there, just to get it to fit in a little easier. And there you go. So I mean, it's a very poor amateur attempt at producing a design, but it's just really just to show you what you can do. So just while we're looking at those shapes, actually, this is probably interesting just to see a few of the other items that you can add. So just add another rectangle just around the aeroplane there. Now that's completely blocked out the aeroplane, but again, if you use the opacity slider here, you can actually bring out your desired effect by just basically making the plane see through it. And there you go. And if you don't want that, you just highlight it, and you can now press delete, and that actual image that you've added there will disappear. Freehand, it does what it says on the tin. It allows you to actually draw, with your own mouse key. If you're not happy with what you've done, obviously, you can just press delete and that will disappear. That's fine. Let's see what else we've got here. We've got what do we got here? A rectangle. Let's have a quick look. Yep, that's another one over on the right hand side. So we might actually want to put that all the way around the actual telephone number, for instance. So we'll just make that a little bit bigger, and we'll try and get it to fit the telephone box there, and we'll just reduce the size. Hopefully I can't see it. Now I can't see what's behind that, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the move back and move forward. So if I move that image back, I'll be able to actually see the text will appear, and we'll just move that image back a little bit further, and there we go. You can now see the text has appeared. So I'm just going to move the image box on that one. That's fine. Okay, so we've done that. Now I'm going to make the actual opacity just a little tiny bit thinner, and we'll put that there. That's fine. I think we'll just reduce that, actually, that little box, just bring that down just a touch so that it matches away from the Bill's Travel Agents area, and there you go. So really, as I say, the sky is the limit. You can create your own designs, and you can do whatever you need to do to promote your own business, and it's a really useful little tool to actually help you promote your business, or as we said before, make the items to sell and make a great profit working from home. It's probably one of the easiest businesses to actually operate from home, and we have thousands of users now. 200,000 people have actually downloaded the software, and we've got a lot of people who use the software on a daily basis, including us. We use it ourselves. And obviously, as we said earlier on, you would use side B to create the back for this particular product, and that's it. So that's the budget keyring new. We're finished with that one now, and we'll move on to a different template. So as I said before, we're finished with the budget keyring new on this occasion. So what we'll do now, we'll click on open template again, and we'll just show you one more. Which keyring could we make now? Let's have a look. Well, let's just select what about we've got a t-shirt keyring here we could use, or we've got a mini t-shirt. Let's select mini t-shirt keyring. So I've double clicked it in this case, and it's opened the template ready. As we said before, we'll click on the image once and then we'll press the delete key, so that's actually ready for us now to start creating a design. Exactly the same format as before. Because it's a keyring, it's double-sided, so you've got side A and side B. If you were making a fridge magnet, for instance, it would only have side A, because there is only one side on a fridge magnet, because the back is on the fridge. So as you know, so when you see side A and side B, it means it's double-sided. Okay, so obviously let's just select a background colour for the mini t-shirt keyring, and we'll say red. And now we want to kind of try and spruce up this design a little bit more. So what we could do is we could add I'm going to add a shape here in this case, and I'll just use my left mouse key to add some shapes. I'm going to move the shape up a little bit there, and what I'm going to do now is make that little shape I've added white. So now we've actually got a white part of the t-shirt on the corner to represent a normal t-shirt, if you like. You can move that around, so on and so on. So we'll leave that white. Now we'll add another shape, and we'll do the same on the other side, and we'll just drag it there. We'll just make that white again. Look, it's remembered that it's white on the other side. We'll just make it a little tiny bit bigger. Oops, I clicked off the buttons there. There you go. Alright, that's fine. So we've now got our sleeves, if you like, and exactly like before, let's add some text. We'll just say single line text on this occasion, and drag that text to wherever we want on the picture. Now you can resize the text as we did exactly the same as before. You can have more than one line of text. Let's add some more text. Let's have a look here what we've got. We've got some wavy text this time, say. Bit too big because the image size is only small, so we'll just reduce that text down. Whoops, too small. There you go. And we'll put that on there. And we'll just drag that up a little bit higher, and the other one's just a touch higher, just to show you exactly what you can do. Now you might want a picture actually on the design as well, so self-explanatory, add a picture. In this case I'll select thumbnails just so I can actually see one or two of them. Baby spaghetti, not exactly sure what this picture's all about. It's obviously one of our licensed keyrings, so we'll just put that in there, and there you go. But I mean, it's entirely up to you what you're going to actually put on it. So that's side A, and side B is the back. If you want a back, you would click design. But now let's click print, and you can see all the areas around the edges outside of the black line. You won't actually see those on the finished design. You will only see the central area within the black lines. As we discussed earlier on, the outside area is completely masked, and you won't actually see that on any finished design that you actually create. Again, you would have your pre-cut paper. We do pre-cut paper for the mini t-shirt shaped keyring. It's available when you click on the buy products button, and that paper is completely laser cut, ready in the shape of this little mini t-shirt keyring for you. There you go. The reason it's not showing anything on the right hand side here is because we didn't do anything inside B. So what we'll do, we'll just go back to the design, and I'll click on side B, and just to show you, I'll change the background colour to say yellow on the t-shirt, which doesn't match. I know I'm not very good at colours, I'm afraid. So we'll go back to print, and the next time you actually see the print preview now, you'll see, because we've actually placed the colour in the back, you'll see side A, its normal design that you've created, and side B will be coloured. So the pre-cut paper will be in your printer at this moment in time. Your t-shirt paper, which is, in this case, it's a mini t-shirt keyring, and you'll find that paper on the main website. You would then just literally click print and then place them into your into your blank keyrings by placing one in back to back and pushing the window into place. It really is as simple as that. And as we said before, you might only want one keyring. Again, by using these small blue keys, I prefer to just click none, to be honest, and then click refresh, and then it gets rid of them all. If I only want one keyring, I just find it quicker to do that, and then add a couple just by clicking 1 and 2 and then refresh again, and this time you'll only see one keyring appear, the front and the back. At this stage, all you would do now is click print, and out they come ready for you to go. Okay, so we'll clear that one. We'll go back to design, and I don't want a background colour on the back anymore, so that's gone. And side A, I'm not going to save that design, obviously. It's just to show you, what you can do, but you can delete the pictures, or you can just delete the whole template. It's entirely up to yourself what you decide to do. There you go, that's it. Just delete the text, delete everything. So let's just have a quick look through the templates before we finish. I haven't saved the designs, we'll just go back through. So this template is for the crocodile cover keyrings that we do. Great keyrings, passport size as well, very easy to make. We do the passport size keyrings. Again, great selling product, really nice. They look fantastic when they're all printed up. Budget keyrings, again, this has to be the best value product that you'll ever buy to promote your business. They're available directly from the website. You can buy a pack of 200 now for £28.99. That includes VAT and free delivery. I mean, it's unbelievable value, really. There's a template for the button badges that we do. These are small 25mm diameter button badges. They just push together, they're very easy to make. And there's the square button badges that we do. Again, just very easy to make. They're just literally, you put your picture inside them and snap them together. Photo keyrings, probably the most popular keyring, I would say, in Europe, really. With this one, it's very popular, very high quality, great keyring, and because it's 50mm by 35, slightly bigger insert size, then you can get more in it. You can get a photograph will display quite nicely in that one. Very popular with nightclubs and businesses as well. Fridge magnets. This particular fridge magnet, the C1 magnet, is very small, 50mm by 35, but great value. A pack of 50, £14.99, fantastic value. This is a new product that we brought in this year for desk calendars. This particular item is fantastic because you can personalize your message here along the bottom. They come empty, completely empty. There's nothing in them whatsoever, but we also do have the pre-cut paper inserts ready printed for the top with the calendars on. If you need them, they're there. And there's the desk calendar insert for the bottom, if you were printing those. This particular one is magnified. It's a great keyring. This one, G1 keyring, great for estate agents, because at the bottom here you'll see a small area where the keyring reopens. So great product for estate agents. Heart-shaped keyrings, again, fantastic product, really easy to make. House-shaped keyrings. This is a large house-shaped template, this particular one. We have two house-shaped keyrings that we offer. One is a big house, which is this one, and then you'll see a mini house keyring, which is this one here, and that's much smaller. No personal preference, it's just entirely up to you, but they're both great quality. Fridge magnets. We have quite a large range of fridge magnets now, 4 or 5 in the range to choose from. This one here is for what we call a jumbo magnet, 90mm by 60 insert size. Again, incredibly easy to make yourself, you know. You just put your picture inside and snap them together, simple as that. Large keyring, 70mm by 45, great for hotels, very popular keyring. No one's going to run away with that one in their pocket, and useful for car hire companies and literally hundreds and hundreds of different types of business. The most popular fridge magnet is this one. This is 70mm by 45. Again, very easy to make yourself. And just finally, just going to whip through a few of the last templates here. Letter openers you can make yourself, luggage tags, mini house, we discussed that one. Mini t-shirt keyrings, we've had a quick look at that. Mobile, there's mobile phone shaped keyrings which are useful for you know, any business that's involved in communications. There's 2 templates in the software for you. One has a keypad ready, so you can just type in your own details into the blank area here, or there's an empty template, this one, which is just ready for you to place your own design in. The number plate keyrings that we offer, there are some templates ready for you here. In fact, let's just open one of those now. So I've double clicked on that template now, and we'll actually view this particular template. Very easy to make. Just select add text, and there you go. You can resize the text to whatever size you want. Change your text using the box on the left. I mean, you'll be very familiar with that now. I perhaps shouldn't have written that, but anyway, you've got the idea. So you just basically type in what you want into that one. Let's have a look at some other templates. There we go. Another popular product that you can make using the Keyring Creator software, bottle opener keyrings, very popular. Again, incredibly simple to make. Just create your insert size, 40mm by 32. The template's ready for you to go. Some more photo keyrings that are available. Another option is our plastic keyring PDO1, great value, good quality. Computer shaped keyrings, PC ones there, useful for you as well. Let's have a look at oh, there, hang on a second, let's just go back there. The P5 keyring, this is a really robust keyring, very strong and durable, and will really last, you know. It's a good strong heavy duty keyring, if you like, and they're great value as well. What else have we got? We've got round coasters. Again, this template, let's just open it for a second. This one is for, it says round coaster 80, it just means it's 80mm in diameter. So if you were ready to begin using this one, you would just click on that image and then press delete, and away you go, and now you can see that that is ready for you to create your own design and place your own text and images in there. So we'll just keep moving on and see what other templates we've got. There's a 90mm template. The most popular one is the 80mm round coaster at the moment, but there's the 90 available, which are great quality as well. Round keyrings, we'll just have a quick look at that one. This particular keyring is 32mm in diameter, fantastic quality, and again, so easy to make. We'll just go back and just see where we are. Torch keyrings, touch the button and they light up, great value, passport size as well. Square fridge magnets. Did we show you the insert pens? Let's have a quick look. Here we go, insert pens. We do a range of insertable pens. Let's just open the template for a second. I mean, the insertable pen comes on it actually comes to you assembled, but all you do is unscrew it, and you can see that it's got a clear plastic barrel. This template size is 68mm by 33. I'll give you a tip here. If you're making the pens and you've printed these off and you're using, say, photo paper, wrap them around a pencil first to make them curly, and then place them inside your clear plastic barrel, put your pen back together, and as we said earlier on, Bob is your uncle, and you've got a pen that's been personalised in seconds. Well, I think that's it really, folks, and once again, thanks very much for downloading the programme. Obviously, we'd love to see you at the main website. We're open 10 AM till 10 PM. You can catch us, as I said, by using the buy now buttons on the actual website, and I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you very much for downloading the software once again, and we hope you have hours of fun producing your own Keyrings fridge magnets and much more. Thanks again. Keyring Creator